All right, so we just watched the second Zootopia movie, and I had two reasons why I watched this. The first, I was holding a grudge against my family for not taking me to the first one, and the second was because I saw this clip.
Zootopia 2 is the horniest made movie I've maybe ever seen.
Honestly, that's all it took to convince me to watch the movie, so I actually had pretty high expectations for this movie. I really loved the first one. I thought it was a great movie. I've been waiting years for a sequel for this one. And I gotta say, I was not disappointed with this movie. So basically, sum up the second movie, we basically are following Nick and Judy after I think a week passes from the first one, which kind of timeline-wise doesn't make sense because did Nick just become a cop right away in a week without training? But that's nitpicking. But apparently, they're like struggling to work together. So Chief Bogo sends them to a partners in crisis counseling thing. I mean, the entire first movie shows why they work together, and then the movie starts off with them working fine, like they weren't arguing about anything. Which, I don't know. The movie kind of fumbled on that part, but but after they arrest this one guy, Judy finds out about the existence of a snake. So they go undercover to find out who it is, and they find the snake called Gary, the snake. I have mixed feelings about this guy. I'm not gonna lie, but I get into that later. No, I am gonna get into it. I don't really like Gary's character. The voice for Gary was Ki Hu Kwan. I think that's how you say it. I'm just gonna call him Ki. But I only know him from the Goonies as Data. I don't really know what else he's been in, but I personally haven't seen much of him. And I don't know. I just don't like him as a character. I feel like we spend more time with other side characters like Paubert, the Nibbles. I don't know why Nibbles has so much screen time. Like Gary, who the whole movie is like focused about, we don't really see him as much. And in terms of characters, they don't really spend too much time from the supporting cast from the first movie. I wanted to see more of Chief Bogo. I'm a huge fan of Idris Elba. My favorite role of his is Stringer Bell. Man, what a goat. Unfortunately, he was only in the movie for like a minute. But before watching the movie, I thought Nibbles was going to be the most annoying character. But, she actually surprised me. She was like a pretty laid back character. But I guess, honestly, the star of the show, Paubert, I wish they gave Paubert a little more screen time. He was actually really good of a twist villain, I guess you could say. But, honestly, I thought they did way better with the twist than Bellwether. I mean, Bellwether only had like a minute to show the villainy side. At least Paubert actually had more than 5 minutes to work with. And I love the Shining reference. That was pretty cool. I love that part. Animation wise, I gotta say they did step it up. I feel like 90% of the movie it seems the same animation wise, but in like random scenes, like you really see they cranked it up the animation, and it just looks gorgeous in certain scenes. There's like the scene of Judy walking down the street, and you see the light bouncing off everything, and it just looks amazing. But to go back to the reason I watched this movie, I don't know. I didn't really see anything crazy with the characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm not woke enough anymore, but they mentioned like Shakira and all that. I don't know. Me personally, I didn't see nothing. I'm more of a Lola Bunny entrepreneur. Oh, but also side tangent. Recently, I've been watching Distractable with Mark, Wade, and Bob. And Wade has, throughout the podcast, this obsession with Shakira. I never really understood it until I watched the movie and I realized that the gazelle was Shakira. I didn't really register that the first time since I was a kid, The song she sang was actually really good, and I understand now, Wade. I understand the hype with Shakira. But, I'm not really the target audience, so I'm going to let this random child I found off the street tell what they think about the movie.
The beginning was boring.
You didn't like the movie then?
I did. It's just that the beginning was boring.
So who's your favorite character then?
Theo?
The seal?
No. Gary? My favorite moment was when Paubert, whatever the villain's name was, getting destroyed. Then I liked it when Judy got killed.
That was surprised. That caught me off guard.
She just became weak. Pathetic. Oh, I love you.
Did you like the movie then? Or the ending?
I only remember the post-credit scene because I recorded that.
Yeah. But I really love this movie. I probably give it like a 7.5, maybe 8 out of 10. It's a strong 3.5 stars. Maybe 4, probably not. But definitely way more better than the first one. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll check you guys out in the next movie.